Have you ever wondered why men who are sincere, kind, and loyal are often left behind, while men who are ignorant, cold, and even selfish are pursued? Shouldn't kindness prevail? Isn't it logical that women prefer men who care? In fact, many women are more attracted to men who don't need them than men who are always there for them. Why? The answer is not about who is good or bad, it's about attitude. And it's not just about romance, it's a Stoic lesson about self-worth, inner strength, and how you can stop being a man who is too good and start being a man of value. Imagine this. You are a good man. You're always there for her. You listen to her complaints, give her attention, even try to make her happy. You never get angry, never demand, and always try to be the perfect man for her. But what happened? And it's not just you. This is a pattern that many good men out there are experiencing. They love sincerely, only to see the woman they fought for fall into the arms of a man who didn't even try. So why does this happen? Do women really not appreciate nice guys? Or is there something deeper about the way precious men live their lives? When we first met, she seemed so interested. Every message you sent was replied to quickly. Every care you gave was met with a smile. You thought, maybe this is her, the woman who can finally appreciate a good man like me. But then something changes. Your messages started to be ignored. Promises he used to keep are now often broken. You start to feel that something is wrong, but you remain patient, thinking that you just need to put in more effort. And this is where the first mistake happens. You chase her more and more, and the more you chase, the more she moves away. But why? Shouldn't kindness and loyalty be rewarded? This is where the important lesson of Stoicism begins, about why men who are too nice lose their appeal. This is the lowest point. You've given her everything. You've proven that you're a good man, caring, and always there for her. But the reality? She still chooses a man who doesn't even try. And this is where you realize that maybe you've been misunderstanding how attraction works. Attraction is not about kindness, but about self-worth. In Stoicism, there is a key concept, self-control. Stoic philosophers don't care about things they can't control, and attraction to others is one of them. All they can control is themselves. Men who are too nice often get it wrong. They think that the more they show love and sacrifice, the more they are appreciated. But in fact, women are not interested in men who are always there. They are attracted to men who have values and direction in life. Men who don't care actually have control. It's not that he's bad. It's not that he's playing women. It's that he doesn't need validation from anyone. He knows his worth, he has his own life, and he doesn't depend on other people's approval for his happiness. Here's the biggest paradox. When you stop chasing, that's when your attractiveness increases. You should stop being too nice a guy. It's not that you have to turn into a bad guy, but you need to stop being the guy who is too available, too needy, too begging for validation. Women are attracted to a man who has control over himself, who is not afraid of loss, because he knows that his happiness does not come from others. So, how do you stop being too nice a guy and start being a man of value? How can you apply Stoicism to get out of this cycle of dependency? Number 1. Stop seeking validation. Start building self-worth. The first thing you should do is stop begging for attention. You don't need to prove that you're the best guy. Instead, prove to yourself that you are enough, with or without her. Instead of asking, why didn't she choose me? Ask, what can I do to be better for myself? Number 2. Control emotions and practice detachment. In Stoicism, we are taught to control what we can control and let go of what we cannot. You can't control who a woman chooses, but you can control your reaction and attitude. When you're less attached, when you can say, if she leaves, it's not my problem, that's when you're truly valuable. Number 3, focus on your life, not her life. Let go of the obsession to impress others. Instead, start building a life that makes you proud. Women aren't attracted to men who are just trying to make them happy. They are attracted to men who have their own direction in life. And here's what often happens. When you stop chasing, the world starts noticing you. But at that point, you might not care anymore. In the end, it's not about being a good guy or a bad guy. It's about being a man who has control over himself. A man who knows his worth, who doesn't chase validation, and who remains steadfast even as the world around him changes. If you want to be appreciated, stop asking for appreciation. If you want to be loved, stop begging for love. Because a man who is truly valuable is a man who knows that he is enough with or without anyone by his side. So, now the question is, do you still want to be a man who is always available? Or a man who has his own direction in life? The choice is yours. If this video gives you a new perspective, hit like and share it with friends who need to hear it. Don't forget to subscribe for more discussions on Stoicism. See you in the next video.